Hi, I'm Camoron King. I'm an artist who specializes in hip-hop music. When I was 14, I was sitting down with my little brother and we used to play with stuffed animals and we used to make little rhythms with the stuffed animals. And like when we were sitting down doing that, I used to think like, oh man, we can do this pretty easily. So then one day I was watching TV, Tupac came on TV and I saw that and I was like, oh, why don't we incorporate what we do with the stuffed animals with Tupac? It's kind of funny we use toys to do it, but it was just how we did it. We were always good at rhythm. J. Cole, J. Cole inspires me a lot. Kendrick Lamar, of course, Drake, and Tupac sometimes. It depends. Yeah. Just pushing. It takes a lot of pushing and just trying to get people to focus on your bigger message instead of what you're doing. Like when people focus on where you're trying to go with it instead of what you're doing in the moment, where you're going with it, that's what keeps me going. Like the fact that people focus more on like what's gonna happen instead of what it is now. You get what I'm saying? Kinda. Oh yeah, there's plenty of people. I have a whole team. My whole team, HDR, Mikey, Kayla, George, of course, Josh, Trey, Raheem, G, Juice, all these people, like they help me like get my music out and get it to certain people. And yeah, it's just Damien too. I forgot about him. No offense to you, but yeah, I forgot about him. But yeah, they all help me get my music out and push it forward. Yeah, and that's that. Well, yeah, like I like business, so and music is a business, but like I want to do more businesses. I want to create more. I'm an artist. I like to just keep on creating things and just make more and more, but outside of music, of course, there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm trying to get into. Hip hop. I wouldn't even say rap. I would say hip hop and rap mix. So what would you call that? I wouldn't even say rap because my music, like, it's rap music, of course. It's stemmed from rap music, but it's not exactly rap music because hip hop is known as boasting being better than everybody. My music is trying to make people better. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of my message. So I don't really know what you could call my music. I guess music. Most of the time with other people. I write the songs by myself. Writing them by myself helps me like focus. But I record with a lot of other people. I always have people in the room when I record, and it makes like the environment go smoother. I would say it comes from the heart, and that's technically through emotion. But like I feel like, yeah, through the heart basically. I couldn't write a song like about nothing. I couldn't write a song about something that's never happened to me. I can only write about things that have happened to me. Yeah. Oh man, like I think it's going in a good direction. Like I feel like we have a lot of people out there that are actually trying to make you hear something great, where they just don't surface as much, but they're out there and it's going in that direction now. They want people that are more like trying to tell you something other than people that are just partying and like throwing beer and bottles everywhere and just talking about girls. It's more like people want to know what's going on with even our culture, Black history, along with with white culture. It's so what's the word? It's so, I want to say together now. Like as white and Black people, like with hip hop, I feel like it brings us all together because everybody can do it now. It's any man's sport basically. Drake, if you see this, Drake, come here, holler at me. J. Cole, most definitely. He doesn't work with too many people, but I would love to work with him. I could see me working with him too, but we'll see when it get there. Kendrick. And I know this one sounds weird, but I would say Ariana Grande. I could see me and her music sounding good together. Like I could see that. I mean, even though she's not really hip hop, she's more, you know, pop singer. I feel like me and her music would actually sound good together. I guess who I am, like, and like for instance, one of my songs, I say like, your imperfections make you perfect. If you didn't have flaws, a relationship wouldn't be worth it. Like I feel like in my music, like I express, what am I trying to say here? Like I express like who I am, like through my songs and my music. So I feel like what it portrays to people, I don't know, just whatever they want to think. Like what if it's personally what I'm trying to portray to people, it's more like, okay, like be you. But if people were on the outside looking in, I wouldn't know. Like what I wouldn't know. That's a hard question. Possibly. Sometimes you have to play the game to change it. But I mean, at the same time, I would hate to do that. I would hate to do that because I feel like what I am is authentic, and I feel like anything that waters it down can ruin it. Anything that has to water it down could ruin it. And like to get into the industry now, you have to play the game to change it, of course. And it's a watered down style out there that people use to get you to the top. But then when you get to the top, you can change it in the way you want it. But yeah, I probably would with the what the rappers, Young Thug, and nothing against them or anything like that, but you know, the type of music they make and the type of music I make are two different categories. J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Tech Nine, and I gotta give the last one to Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne. I gotta give it to Lil Wayne. Those are my 5 top rappers. I want to throw Jay in there, but I can't. I feel like I'm gonna die doing music. Like I'm gonna answer that question in 2 ways. I feel like I'm gonna die doing music, 100%. I feel like music is the only thing I can, well, not the only thing I can do, but the only thing that like really gives me like joy in this life. So I'm gonna die doing music. And I feel like in long term, I feel like it will, because what I'm saying, things I say in my songs are things that can stick with people, like that people can play over and over again and be like, dang, this person said this, I'm gonna go back to this and relate to this because this is what it brings to me. You know, like I feel like in long term, like my music will always be here. I feel that way. I feel like, I mean what artist doesn't? But I mean at the same time, I feel like mine will always be here just because of the message. Yeah, I have what it takes. I got the flow, I got the words. There's like my man Mikey says, we can always get better, but at the same time, I feel as though I have the talent right now to do it. Just work hard, you know. Like it would take hours, and I'm not gonna do that, but it would take hours to describe what you have to do. But the only thing I can say is just never give up. I feel like if we just focus, my team, you know, and everybody out there who's with me, if we just focus and come down as one group and we just push, like that's all we got left, we can make it. Like, you know, like that's what I think it is. People see my reign coming, better give up, cause greatness come with everything. I spit up, I lift up the world and shake it. Earthquake, I have you bumping to my music like a nerd's face. My service in this game got its own reserve space. So when the lights come on, I got them screaming crewmates. My troops march like soldiers, we on our way to victory. Don't run with no. Had to stop right there. I was about to cuss. Can we do another one?